What up, guys? This is Fern. You already know. So we made a new video. It's about that silver F-150. You might remember it. So I didn't make an intro video. I pretty much just got there, went straight into it, kind of pieced together something. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's something better than nothing, of course. That's the saying. And well, you got the little one in the background. But this is just a little intro video. I mean, nothing too crazy, just to pop out a quick video. I have some other stuff lined up. We're just not there yet. We're waiting for a couple parts to come in for other stuff. Once those come in, then of course we're gonna bring out what some people were messaging me about we should get done. But other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. There's a lot of wind noise, so it might sound choppy. I mean, honestly, it'll probably be one of the worst videos I made. But I mean, like I said, it's something better than nothing. And, well, I mean, see where it goes. What up, guys? This is Fern with Fern Garage. So check this out. We're back with this F-150 build. I know you've seen in other videos we had the silver one. So, of course, we're back at it again. Turns out we are not dropping this one like the plan was. The owner ended up getting some different wheels. Decided to go with a little bit of kind of like level. Didn't want to lift it, kind of keep it over here. Sunlight, pretty windy. But no, yeah, already got this side done, or working on it. I mean, of course, we had to use the pry. Always secure your caliper when you have bolted. Don't let it hang because you're really relying. Of course, you can tell we're trying to get this thing off. It didn't want to come off. The bolt's right up there. I just have it there for now as a template, just to kind of see where it's going to go. It's not good. It's supposed to be on the strut before you put it on, but I'm just making sure everything lines up. And really, that's about it, really, because of course you take off your upward control arm, your tie rod. You got to loosen this, unbolt it from the bottom or top. Bottom's easier for me. And then of course, your spindle, you just slide it back, push it down. These work the same exact way. Same exact way for the four-wheel drives. The four-wheel drive, you're gonna have your CV, and of course it's gonna go right here. There's nothing much difference on this for four-wheel drive. You just gotta work on your CV, pulling it out. It's pretty windy today, but really, for all you want to do safety, you have your jack stands, your wheel chucks. Of course, your jack's still holding it up. Okay, I have the jack there. I have jack stands on both sides. Wheel chucks. Safeties first. Of course, you only get one life. Don't go out like that. Yeah, I mean, little by little, once I get it in, I'll kind of show you. I mean, roughly, there's a lot of videos out there. This is just a quick thing. It wasn't kind of planned for the last minute, but yeah, we'll get it together, and then I'll show you how this side looks, and then we still got to do the other side. So I'm not sure if this will be a short clip or it's going to be an actual video. I guess it depends, just because the wind noise is over. Alright, so this is where we are. We got the strut. Zoom out. We got the strut. We got our little spacer on there. Of course, it bolts. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and then it goes right on top. You put your studs, but these studs, you gotta put them into the back. So that's the way it works. And of course, it comes with new nuts. And then these just go right there. And so we're just gonna pop it right back in, and then alright, so this is what it should look like. So that should look like that, maybe a little lower because it's only a 2.5, so really it's not really much of a difference from a 3 and a 2. But of course, like with mine, my Dodge, before I lifted it, right now it has a 6-inch rough country. So before I lifted it, of course, it had I believe it was a 3-inch cut rough country coil spacer. So on those, when I did a 3, it had a lean. It had like a little lean. You can notice it when it's on a flat surface. If I would have did a 2, maybe it would have been exact, maybe a tad bit sag, but I wasn't going to take that chance. Of course, with this one, it sat almost just about level. So this one should bring it exactly at even, just like how the 4-wheel drives. On the 4-wheel drives, whether it's F-150, Silverado, Dodge, it doesn't matter. Every 2-wheel drive is going to have the lean. Every 4-wheel drive is going to sit level. You have your torsion keys, you could even them out, or you could change them out to aftermarket torsion keys and suspension parts to get what you want. It all depends on what you want, really. Me, I wanted height, bigger tires, wider wheels. This one is just to kind of give it that settle, kind of rugged look. That's what he wanted to go with this one. So roughly, of course, there's a lot of wind, but I believe on this one, he did say we're going to do the grill. So we're going to do the grill on this one. We're going to do another video about it. Let me get it put together, and then I'll show you the finished product on one side, and then once we do the other side, I'll show you the finished product of the whole truck. Of course, I do recommend you are going to have to get alignment, whether as soon as you pull that suspension apart, you're going to get alignment. Of course, with him, he wanted to do the level just because he already got rims and tires new. Of course, why not? I mean, you might as well level it out, and then that's what he's doing now. We're leveling it out. He's going to get alignment, and then of course, whenever that's done, I assume maybe a week or 2, whenever he does order the grill, we're going to put the grill in, and then that should wrap up this build. Of course, we went a different route. Instead of lowering it, kind of go in that kind of lowered cruiser look, he decided to kind of go with the rugged look, which I preferably think it looks a lot better that way. Just considering, I mean, it's a truck. Some trucks look better lowered, some don't. Really, that's it. Let me get back to it, and then as soon as we get that put together, we'll drop it on the ground. I kind of give you an idea where you can kind of see the lean, and then once we get the other side done, then put it together, kind of torque everything spec, and then go do a little test drive, and then hopefully we can get alignment this weekend, and it should be good. Thanks. So let's see where we go. All right, so this is where we are. We just finished up this side. It's on the floor. Obviously you can tell it sits up pretty good. Comes to this side. It has a little bit of lean if you stand behind it. If you stand behind it, you kind of see it kind of lean a little bit. Mostly it's because of the way the ground is, but I mean, really, that's it. I mean, I'll show a video of it after, once we get the passenger side done, and we drive it around, kind of let it settle, see where it's at. Of course, again, get an alignment. Don't try to, I mean, you just need alignment, period. Anytime you take apart suspension, you need alignment. And then that's really about it. I mean, we just did that side. Now we're gonna do the passenger side. Should be a lot quicker now that we know what tricks we got to do to kind of. Oh, quick tip: when you do the 2.5 inch spacer, whatever you call it, whenever you do that, you will have to twist. Use a little bit of force; it won't hurt it. Twist the top of the boot, just because it will be kind of off. So you got to kind of realign it. But what you do is you put the strut in. You mark it with like a Sharpie or a paint marker straight down the way the top bolts in, and then from there you can either, the way the bottom of the shock is, it's like this that bolts in. You can make it straight, and you can kind of rotate it to how you need it, and then when you do that, when you set it back in, you can just kind of twist it back, and you'll see what I mean once you get to that point, if you end up doing it yourself. But you would have to just adjust the top boot, and then just kind of play with the bolts that go like that, because normally the bolts are going to be like this. You want to make sure they're straight, and kind of twist it towards straight, and then really that's it. It's straightforward. It slides in, everything bolts in just the way you took it apart. Make sure you torque everything, because if you don't torque it, it's probably going to come loose. But just double check it, make sure everything's tight. Don't rush it, take your time. Of course, the speed sensor and all that, a lot of people take them out. I didn't take it out just because the little clips where it kind of goes on the frame, along the frame, I just pulled them out. I gave it slack, didn't hurt it. Caliper, you hung it up with a bungee cord. That's about it. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I mean, technically you could do this. I mean, I'm doing it in the parking lot. So really, if you truly believe in yourself, the way I would say, anything's possible. I mean, that's the way I learned. I learned by doing it myself. I was tired of getting ripped off by having other people do it. There's certain things I will pay to have stuff done, but other things, of course, we're gonna do it here. But other than that, I mean, the whole point of this channel was really to learn, do it yourself. Don't be scared, just try it. Worst case scenario, you just pay someone to fix it or finish it. I mean, just do it. But let me get this side done, and then we'll drive it around and kind of see if it might be a little stiffer, but we'll see how it works.